extraordinaire, the gemologist.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Gemologist Presents Special Edition, both podcast and YouTube video. I'm again joined by my partner in crime, BJ Boyd of the Arcane Alienist, and we're going to get to, I hope, the chapter 3, the volume 3, however you call it, in our continuing saga. I guess it's just episode 3, isn't it? We haven't really done a chapter. Episode 3. Our continuing saga of Agent 45, playing the. Yeah.
You said a special edition. Were you going to CGI Jabba the Hutt into one of the scenes?
No. Why would you? I guess if we play Star Wars.
This is the Star Wars.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then some brontosauruses, random brontosauruses or something.
Yeah.
In there. Yeah. So anyway, this is our continuing play of the Marvel Multiverse RPG by Matt Bobeck, or is it Forbeck? Forbeck. You can show the cover. You have it handy. I don't have mine handy. BJ's modeling the cover. Like the price is right. It could be yours. What's your bid on the? Yeah.
Bing.
Yeah, we're a little silly tonight. Maybe we need more coffee. In any case, we'll start with an unboxing and then jump into it. So this unboxing box comes from, and one of these days, BJ's going to do that unboxing thing. This comes from Whalebacker, 400 Federal Avenue from Saginaw, Michigan. It has Modifius on it. I guess that's where their U.S. warehouse is located. So you know what's really cool? They have the measurements of the box on here. 12 inches by 9 inches by 2 inches. Multiply by 2.54 and you'll get your centimeters out of that. But that's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. I'm going to open it. Make sure to cut away for myself with my box cutter and tear it open.
I suppose I've got like 4 things in the last 2 weeks I could have unboxed, and I didn't think about saving them to unbox them.
Oh, you could have them. Or did you unbox them on your show?
No, I just opened them and said, oh, cool, that came.
Oh, cool. Well, it's one box, issue number 8 of Modifius's game Octoon Cthulhu. It is also shrink wrapped, so I guess they shrink wrap it because it might have some weird stuff in it. I don't know. Dangerous stuff that you don't want kids to open.
You don't want an elder god popping out of there.
That's transit. Yep. So it is a Modifius issue number 8, Serpents in the Sands. The Serpent and the Sands. So it says Venom, Vengeance, and Victory. The V's look like D's. It is said that you cannot leave Africa. It is always with you. And in this combined guide and campaign book for Octoon Cthulhu 2D20, we present a complete field guide for one of the Secret War's most intriguing theaters, plus an epic 10-part campaign battling the might of the invidious Ophidians. So that's the first paragraph of it.
Snake people?
Yeah, snake people. So it clocks in. I guess it gives away. It clocks in about 280 pages, chock full of stuff. But it's supposed to be like a field guide. So it, you get new character options, find chapters on conventional and Secret War stuff. So it's kind of like a gazetteer. And then it takes you from Alexandria to Cairo to Tobruk. You visit lost Alexandrian temples, etc., etc. So pretty cool. Requires Octoon Cthulhu 2D20 core books to use. But actually, I'm pretty excited about it. I do think it's kind of funny how they label all their stuff like issue, like a comic book. So I guess it is appropriate here. So pretty cool. Looking forward to checking it out and reading it. It's nice.
So the core rule books for people who aren't familiar, is the core rule book, is there one core rule book for Octon, or is it like
it's a player's guide and a GM's guide. If you're a player, you only need the player's guide, really. Because the player's guide has character creation. The GM's guide has like the bestiary, and one of the coolest things it has is like has a bestiary, and it gives you like all the backstory and background of the Secret War and the Conventional War. One thing that is cool to maybe get if you're a GM is the GM screen, because it has a GM's guide And through that guide, you can actually create like random adventures. It has like a random adventure generator in there, which is kind of neat. And then the screen itself. Okay, so let me pause here briefly, and we'll jump back into our adventure. So just be prepared to tell people what happened before.
Okay.
All right, so now we are joined by my wife Amy, who is playing Jubilee today, and hopefully you like our content. And she reminds me, so I can remind you, if you like our content, please hit like and subscribe, and leave some comments if you have any comments or questions. Right, BJ?
Right.
So BJ or Amy, one of you is going to tell us what happened before.
What happened before? You want me to go?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Agent 45.
So Agent 45 has been investigating, or started off as strange cow mutilations on a ranch in kind of, what is it, Northwest Texas.
Yeah.
Turns out that the rancher's son has somehow become a vampire. Well, there were cow mutilations and like the missing kid, putting two and two together, seemed to have some kind of a vampiric theme. And I found the son holed up in a cave, kind of out in the wilderness. He had been coming back onto the property to feed on cows to try to satiate his hunger and not hurt anybody. And then he explained to me that his literature teacher in high school had done something to him and perhaps other students. So I had Shield pick him up and contain him, and then went into town to find trace this literature professor having his book club meeting in this old abandoned warehouse, and trying to sneak in and see what was going on. I stumbled across Jubilee.
And I guess that is where we pick up. So if you could share your screen, I think we're in this abandoned warehouse.
Jubilee still feels very bad for pushing you down.
Share screen. Give me there. Share. We go right there.
Right. So from the last time, I have added a few things. So for one, I've added onto everyone. So I've added health, focus, and karma. So green is health, blue is focus, and red is karma. So you are able to see that for yourselves, I think. You can see your numbers. And I don't know why you can't see.
No. I mean, I can see my numbers, but I can't see anybody else's.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, that's fine. And oddly, like I had set it up so you could see the numbers for the civilians, but I guess it doesn't matter as long as I can see them. Suffice to say, at least you have the numbers for or you can see the bars for the bad guys, and you can see your own numbers, right? Amy, you can see your numbers.
Yes, I can.
Okay, yeah. Which is curious. I don't know why you can't. Can you see BJ's characters?
I can't see the numbers, but I can tell what the numbers should be based on how long the lines are.
Okay. Well, it's like up out of 100%, right? So it ticks off as you all right. So are you guys, when we established last time, actually y'all got the jump on them. So I guess you should probably click initiative to see who goes between Agent 45 and Jubilee. So click on your token and then hit initiative on the character sheet. All right. So Jubilee, what do you want to do?
Well, Jubilee.
And this is to scale. This is to scale, right? So he is 9 squares, 45 feet. It matters.
Well, I think I was going to use my ricochet. It's what I wanted to use, my elemental ricochet, and it says 10 spaces times the character's rank is my range. So I should be within range.
Oh, easily, yeah. He's only 10 squares away.
And it says it costs me 10 focus. So if I roll it, will it delete the focus, or do I need to adjust that?
You need to adjust that manually.
Okay, so I will spend my 10.
Or we could see, I don't know, I linked it to it on the token. So sometimes Roll20 is finicky, but yeah, you can subtract it on your character sheet. It might subtract it on the token, but
Okay,
it won't do it automatically like when you cast a spell from your character sheet.
so I should be able to hit the button to the left of the little bubble, right?
You want to hit the attack one that says attack, agility, attack.
Agility attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hit attack. DM. Hopefully this goes. Now, is that considered a fantastic success?
No, you need to get 1 on the dice and still hit the target.
In the middle?
Yeah, the dice in the middle. And actually, let's see, that's you're firing at Mr. Lionel.
The bad guy, yeah.
So that's a hit on him.
But it's not a fantastic success.
No,
Can I spend a karma to try and make it a fantastic success?
you can spend a karma to re-roll that too, yes. If you
Okay.
wish.
And first I'm gonna take it off my focus because it didn't do it.
Mhm. It's
50.
yep. And now
Okay.
it did. That's cool. It took it off on the token when you did that. That's good.
Oh, I just changed it up here.
Yeah, you changed it on the character sheet, but it took it off on the token, which is
And
good.
then I need to delete it from karma, right? And then re-roll that one.
Yeah, take 1 off of karma and then
And you can just right click on the 2
Yeah.
in the chat box, and it'll show where you can apply karma and it'll re-roll it,
Oh. Edge.
or edge.
yeah,
I mean,
edge. Yeah, edge.
Oh, I just took it off of there. Ooh,
Uh,
4. I don't think I did as well as
Oh.
I needed to.
Well, I mean, actually, it worked. Interestingly, if you do that, it works out a little better because you did more damage because the damage dice is based on the middle dice. You
Okay.
you didn't get a fantastic success, but you did more damage.
Okay, but I didn't ricochet, but that's okay.
But you didn't ricochet, yeah.
That's all right. I'll take what I can get.
And we said health is green, right?
Yes.
yep.
Right. Yep. So that definitely got his attention. All right.
And can I take this opportunity to transform into a wolf? I know I can't go anywhere yet.
I don't think I think that takes more than like whatever the fast action, right?
I thought it was instant to shapeshift. That's okay. I can shapeshift on the next one.
Let me look. I guess it's a tag, right? Or trait.
It's a trait. I thought it said it's instant. I can just do it.
Oh, alternate form. There it is. Okay. I don't say it says instant. Here's what it says. I don't know. I feel like it would be more than a quick action.
It's okay. I'll just do it next time.
You can still move though if you wanted to.
I think she's going to stay where she's at right now.
Okay. All right. Agent 45.
So are these vampires menacing these kids, or are the kids mesmerized? I'm trying to remember from last time.
Yeah, they're kind of focused on Mr. Lionel, and the you can't quite tell because of the dim light what they're actually doing. They're like hunched over them. If you're guessing, they're feeding or something, or trying to, or about to.
Okay. Here's my telekinetic manipulation, telekinetic grab. So I'm going to attempt to grab
That guy there.
that guy here.
Okay. And it is against their melee defense. Okay. Logic versus melee.
Is it considered a non-combat attack or a?
I'd say it's a combat. I mean, you're not doing damage, right? Yet.
Yeah, it sucks.
That is a miss.
All right. I think I'll spend the karma to reroll.
That is a hit.
Okay.
So this guy is grabbed. I'll put like a little web on him.
And that's a standard action.
Yeah, that'll be your standard. Cost 5 focus.
Okay.
And then you have your other action.
Move.
Yep. And these are 5-foot squares. So,
I'm just going to move up closer to him.
okay.
Can I get myself wedged in between him and this kid, or is he like actually grabbing the kid?
Well, you're grabbing him now, so you can pull him away. Or, pull him away enough,
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to pull him towards me, even if it's just a foot or so, just to pull him back from the kid.
Okay.
I don't know if is that a. Remember how we did that last time? Because this is kind of what I was doing with the other kid. Was I grabbed him and then just moved him around.
Yeah. I guess when you do that, though, it's like.
One second, that I will move up because I'm going to see if this kid is unconscious.
Okay. There you go. Now you got a disembodied hand. We'll use that as your hand token.
Okay.
All right. So now they know that you're there. So I'm going to roll initiative for them.
And does that kid seem, when I walk up there, unconscious or?
No. Not unconscious. Kind of still, it looks like you guys got here in time and he hasn't, they haven't started messing with them.
Okay. Then I'm going to say, get out of here, kid.
Give me an ego, just a non-combat ego check. All right. Well, that kid like snaps out of it when you yell at him.
Normal human has a run speed of 5, and I'll be like, take your friends with you.
All right. Well, they just moved that way.
Okay.
All right. Jubilee, you're up.
Mm-hmm. Can she go just as quickly in her vampire form as she can as a wolf? I just thought a wolf could run faster.
You could move as quickly. Move is move. It doesn't give you, unless you have like a power. So you move at 5. So either way.
I don't know if she has a power that affects that. I honestly don't know. What I was hoping to do, because I have combat reflexes, character can react quickly. So I guess it really doesn't matter what form I'm in. She wants to run up to, I think that's Lionel. And I want to rip his necklace off and if possible, throw him.
So you probably got to move up to him first, which will probably take. I guess you can.
She can run at 5. I think it says. My speed is run speed 5.
Right. So right now she is 50 feet away. So you need like two moves to go up to him. So you could run up to him this round, but you won't be able to do anything.
Okay, but can I run up to him and then change form so he doesn't see me, or does he already see me?
He probably already sees you.
Okay, I'll just run up there. I can only get to about here, right?
Yeah, but if you just move, you can still attack him, or change. Okay. You can attack him or change form. I mean, whatever you want to do. Like use a power.
I was gonna only change forms because I thought it could go faster.
Oh yeah, it doesn't really say or see.
So let's try the pew pew again. My little fireworks.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just gonna do elemental burst this time.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, right?
Well, yeah, it depends if you want to ricochet, hit multiple targets, or if you get a fantastic success with the elemental burst, you do double damage, right? So
I'll do the ricochet again. So I've got to take 10 focus off.
Yep.
Okay. And then you said melee attack again, right? So melee attack again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh no, agility attack.
Oh, that was melee. Hold on a minute. I think I did melee last time too. Hold on.
No, you did agility last time.
There we go.
Oh, that's a fantastic success.
Yeah.
Yay, I don't have to use a karma this time.
Wow, that's definitely a hit. Fantastic success. So that is that 42 points of damage? Is that
Says
know.
on a fantastic success, energy also bounces off the first target to another in line of sight, and the character can make a new attack against that target, adding the new range to the previous attack range. This can be repeated until an attack is not fantastic.
All right, well, that was a massive amount of damage to that guy, and then it ricochets onto this guy here.
So
Is that what I was doing with Captain America's shield when we were doing the demo?
I think so. It was like they use a
Bouncing it off
ricochet.
stuff, and it was picking up momentum.
Yeah,
Hey, Jubilee is better than Captain America because she
debatable.
can shoot things out her hands.
All right, so go ahead and ricochet.
Okay, so do the agility again.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't say that I have to spend another 10 focus.
No, it just keeps going. Like the fireworks keep bouncing around.
Okay, so here we go. Oh, that was not fun.
That's a miss on that guy.
Okay, so
you could, I mean, if you could spend another karma to re-roll one of that too, if you wanted to.
The middle two?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so edge.
Oh.
Yay, that was a good use.
Success.
But it didn't subtract my karma. Hold on. I got
you don't need to subtract. Oh yeah. All right. So the crazy so that's another 21 damage on this guy.
I am very excited.
And then what happens is it bounces again to this guy.
Okay, so
until it said until if you keep getting fantastic successes, it's gonna
repeat it until the attack is not fantastic.
Oh, they're all I hate that when they're all linked.
All right, so here we go. I only have one karma left, so does karma come back kind of like Benny's where we get them for things, or
yeah, you can. They can. All right, so
it's worth it.
The 12 that was 12 damage. All right,
I'll try. Is this a hit though?
Yeah, that's a hit. The 16 is a hit.
I'll hold on to the karma. She doesn't need to be quite that greedy.
All right, so you, like that, the fireworks like ricochet all over and injures these other guys. All right. Mr. Lionel is not happy with that, so he's going to leap at Jubilee.
Do I get to go again?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry about that. You should go again before him. All right, so I'll move him back. That's right. Sorry about that.
Very mad.
Yeah, he's very upset. He's focused in on Jubilee. So Agent 45, it's your turn.
So how did I drag? I've got him grabbed.
Yeah, did you want to like start doing subdual damage on this guy? Because you can. I can take.
No, I want to shove him into his buddy over here.
Okay.
Like I know. I remember I was moving around the other vampire after I grabbed him last time.
But you don't want to do that. You didn't want to have done. You could grab and start squeezing, right? I mean, that's how the grab works.
On a fantastic success, the target is pinned.
Okay, now you have to.
I think I might have to use a telekinetic attack to do that, maybe.
Yeah, or I think you have to like grab, pin, then you can do damage.
Okay, pinned to so he's not pinned yet; he's just grabbed.
Right, but you could still shove him with force. It's just
I want to shove him back into these other two if I can. I know there's some kids in the way, but
yeah, you could probably try to shove him. It's going to be probably your logic versus their melee.
Again. Okay. Can I shove him in a way that if he falls, he'll do damage?
We could look. We could do that. There's a thing where you could throw people into things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll do damage to both of them.
Okay,
it's fine. Yeah, that happens. Oh man, that was massive. Okay,
good job.
All right, so you definitely beat his. All right, so so you pick this guy. Just pick this one up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I'm sorry. Jubilee is moving, and Jubilee goes flying too. No, you hurl him into this guy. This guy gets smashed up against this pillar, and you did however much damage that was as you threw them. 27
27.
damage.
Wow.
So this guy here is unconscious. You're trying to knock him out, right? That's how.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
guy's unconscious because he takes that damage too, I believe.
Yeah.
And then this guy here takes 27.
Do you split the damage between the two of them? I'm trying to remember, or they take full damage?
Yeah, I believe you're right. They split the damage. That seems to make more sense.
So they each
take 14,
13.
13. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Still.
But still, that knocked this one that got blasted by Jubilee gets knocked out.
Okay. And I'm gonna move up into the middle of these and again be like, you kids, get out of here. Wait a minute. We're doing this. We're doing the Texas thing, right? Get on out of here.
Round them up, cowboy.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So now it's Mr. Lionel's turn.
Sound like my grandpa when I did that.
So do you actually move up there? You follow your hand up there?
Yeah. To maybe not right by Spooky Man, but
Oh, yeah. Okay.
maybe he's fixated on Jubilee. Hopefully.
I don't know. That's a good question now.
She has combat reflexes though. So I can react.
Oh, you could have actually moved twice then. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
No, you can get another reaction each turn. So you can get two moves or two okay, that's cool. All right. So you could actually be up if you want to be in his face, you can do that too.
I would like to because there's nothing more exciting than draining him.
Okay.
But I'm not hurt, so I don't know that would help me. But it hurts him.
Well, it's probably if you're in his face, he's going to focus on you for sure, as opposed to attacking Agent 45.
Ultimately, what she wants to do is pull his necklace off.
Right.
Throw it to the ground.
And I guess you can, in this game, much like in D&D 5e, you can move, attack, move. So you could have moved up there, shot that ricochet, and then kept going. So since you have that extra, now that we know you have an extra reaction. Oh, reaction, that's not action. Dang it. I had all these terms. You cannot do reaction is to dodge, right?
I think so. Says
That's
the
what happens
character
when
can
you
react quickly in combat.
see.
It's not combat.
I'm looking it up. Reactions. There's some fun. Escape, fastball special, help teammate, interpose, ram, release, skulk. Those are the reactions. Do you want to know what any of those are?
I'm assuming ram is ramming into him.
Character, you can move your full speed in a straight line towards the target and use their standard action for additional move right up to the target. And then you throw them.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. If the attack is a success, the character takes regular damage. The enemy takes double damage. Wow. Okay. So if you Juggernaut charge somebody,
We'll try that next time.
okay.
Lionel's not having a very good day.
All right. Okay. Well, his turn. He's going to try to do something.
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
No, that was me.
Oh, okay.
All right. He's going to. Let me see. Does he have to do this first? Okay. I think he's going to try to be sneaky as opposed to just all out, combat. So he's going to try to establish a telepathic link with each of you. So I'm going to make a logic against both of your vigilancies. So make a logic.
13 is mine.
Yep. Okay.
Vigilance. I'm looking for it. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. My vigilance is defense 12.
Okay. So you force him out of your head. Agent 45, you said 13, right? Is yours?
Yep.
But he's got a communication with you, Jubilee. It's like, why are you attacking? We are the same. And then he's going to start climbing up the wall here. That's what he does.
Great. I was just looking at her powers. She has she has sturdy 1 and 2. Just making sure this isn't.
Yeah, they're included into like your hit points or something like that,
Okay.
or
I
your
just
defense.
just
Right,
making
and then
sure.
he gets +2. All right. And some of
He's
that
just
damage
helping
that
me
you did,
decide.
some of that damage you did with the fireworks seems to be healing. Not a lot.
How much damage is he doing?
So you did 14. This guy's at negative. This guy here is 19. That is weird. This thing is so strange. All right. The little ones, and of course now you can see everything, which is dumb. It's like it reset everything. Only briefly. Oh, what is? Oh, that's why. 'Cause the hand. That's so stupid. All right, so this guy gets 15. I try to be all like cool with this hand thing. It does have hit points though, right? Like 10 or something.
No, it's just telekinetic.
Okay.
It's not really a hand. It's just a telekinetic.
All
I
right.
just have him grab with my telekinesis.
All right. So that
If I
could
do
be
a barrier, a telekinetic barrier has it. Has
okay. All right. So this guy's gonna try to break out of your out of the hand, the guy that you have captured.
okay. He'll have to make a
Yeah, it's hard if I remember
melee
correctly.
against the target number 20.
Melee against target number 20. Oof, I don't think you can do that. I guess unless he gets a fantastic success, which I did. Oh, but I have to. The fantastic success is an automatic success, is it?
No, only a ultimate fantastic, I think, is automatic.
Yeah. I'm going to use his 1 karma to try to re-roll one of those to get re-roll the 2. That's still not good enough. Okay. All right. So it tries to, it's like rise and shakes, but is unable to break out of there. And then this one's gonna, oh, I gotta roll. Oh, I'll do those at the end of the round. Give me another, whatever I asked you before, ego, right?
To me,
Yeah, ego. Agent 45. Because you're telling those people to leave, right?
I'm gonna spend my last karma.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no. All right. Well, they're just like bunching around you. They're just like kind of dazed. I guess
yeah.
the one that you commanded last time gets out of there, but didn't grab their buddy. Okay. And then this guy's gonna like leap on you. It's a big mess there. And that is probably a miss. Yep.
Against melee or agility.
It would be it's against your melee. He's just your melee defense, right?
Yeah, it's a miss.
Yep. Okay. It's a 10. So he misses. All right, so that one jumps on you. Of course, these people are like scattering kind of dazedly. Okay. Back to the top, Jubilee. This guy's like climbed the roof.
Right, but he's still within my line of sight, correct?
Yep. You still see him for sure.
Okay, then I would like to spend 5 focus and use Dazzle.
Okay.
It is instant, uses 5 focus. Oh, you want me? I could just put it over here.
Yeah. Show.
They make an ego check against an enemy in their line of sight and compares that against the target's vigilant defense. If the attack is a success, the enemy is blinded for 1 turn.
Okay.
On a fantastic success, it also inflicts regular damage.
Right.
So
roll your ego attack, and I compare it to its vigilance.
okay. I have to hang on a second. I gotta
Ego.
take off my focus. Hopefully I'll do just 35 this time instead of taking it way down there.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Here we go. And ego, you said?
Mm-hmm. Oh, dang.
Oh,
Oh my God. Wow. Is that like 3 fantastic successes in a row?
yeah.
Amy has a cheat code. All right. Wow,
says
so he's blinded. So he's blinded and it also does damage. Okay.
Well, it says on a fantastic success, it can also inflict regular damage. Alternatively, so I think it's one or the other, the character can blind the victim with darkness.
It's better to damage him, actually.
Well, I was going to say darkness doesn't make any difference. He's a vampire.
Yeah, so he's blinded. He's blinded for one turn and you did damage to him.
Okay. I'd rather do that because if he's blinded, he can't do his effect with the kids at all or on Agent, right?
He can probably still do like the telepathy. He calls out in rage as you blind him.
Okay. And then is he in a different form?
No, he's just spider climbed up there, spider climbed up there.
Okay, then I want to get a little closer. So that way I can help Agent 45 if need be.
Okay.
And I would like on my next turn to be able to grab him and rip his thing off.
Yeah, I guess you could since he's blinded, I don't know, I don't know what he's gonna try to do. We'll see what he tries to do.
I just don't know how close I can get to him. I mean, if I can get up to him, I'll try to rip it off next turn, but I think that's as far as I can go.
You can't fly, can you?
Well, if I change forms, but I can't rip it off in that form, I don't believe.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Agent 45. He's blinded though, so he can't. Yeah, I guess he can't do the. I'll give you that. It was a fantastic success. So like a lot of the kids are like, you can see them blinking and like they look very confused now. Agent 45. So it's probably his like spell was kind of his like the evil vampire charm gaze thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, so I get this guy.
So this guy's the guy that you have grabbed is now pinned because he tried to escape and he couldn't.
Okay.
So he's pinned.
Okay. And this guy is he lunged at me and missed.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna do a ghost gun attack on him. That is logic attack.
Yeah, I believe it's logic versus their agility, right? That's probably still a hit. Yes, that is.
Point blank rage help anything?
That's a hit.
Okay.
27. Jeez, man, you guys are like this. All right, this guy goes down.
Okay.
I should put that at that what their negative is though, just because they do regenerate. It's either like down and out, So I don't know. They probably like might come back or whatever.
And I'll repeat my order to the kids to get out.
Okay. Yeah. This time they'll start running out because they're not like mesmerized. This one here just kind of crouches a bit behind the pillar because they don't want to go through the fighting. So then actually probably at the end of this round, you're like, you hear the shield agents going, Agent 45, we're seeing kids running out of the warehouse. Everything all right? Do you need backup?
Just make sure they're okay and secure the perimeter.
So now it's Mr. Lionel. He's blinded.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty jacked up.
Hanging on a pole.
Oh, there's a blinded. I could put blinded condition on them. Okay. I wonder what that'll do.
I don't know.
Because I could click blinded on the character sheet. Yeah, open your character sheet, BJ, and we can see where you would do that for our viewers. That's kind of a cool conditions you can click on. There at the bottom. Blinded. Cool. Nice.
A blaze.
Okay. What? A blaze. That's one of the most hated conditions in a lot of games because that forces people to stop, drop, and roll. All right. Okay. He's had enough. He's just gonna go full on vampire, and as best as he can smell Jubilee, gonna drop down and attack. Hopefully the blinded condition will do something with the attack.
So can she maybe not dodge but attack back or
what's your melee defense?
12?
All right, so he hits you for 11 points of damage. So blinded didn't seem to do anything. I'm gonna see if it. I'm gonna look at see if I could spell.
Seems like that would be like
Give
a
you a trouble, yeah. So I need a
trouble
reroll.
or something.
So yes, I'm gonna give him a trouble. And when you attack him, you'll have if you
Any powers that require sight end. Character speed is reduced by half. They have trouble on action checks that require sight.
Yep.
And enemies have an edge on all action sights against them that require sight to defend against.
Okay. So I'm gonna give him a trouble. I'm gonna re-roll that 5, I guess. Amy, which dice do you want me to re-roll on that attack? Because I have to roll a trouble since he's blinded.
The
The highest one.
highest.
Yeah. All right. So he missed that. He ends up misjudging where you're at, and the 10 misses you, right?
Yes, it does.
Because I don't know what. Because he probably recognizes you because you were once one of us. Why are you betraying your kind? All right.
I just need to help you adjust your necklace. Is he almost right in front of me now?
Oh yeah, he jumped down on that little platform where he was at because he tried to attack you, and he sort of bounced off. This guy is going to try to bust out. I can't really bust out.
You can try.
Actually, you know, let me see if these. Did I give him? I know people are yelling at the screen and saying, "I'm going to make an ego check to see if he can figure that out." Logic check. That's logic's intelligence, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. The young vampire switches forms. He turns into a little bat
Okay.
to like slip out from the hands.
Okay.
So I guess on your turn, you probably, try to recapture him before he flies away. All right. Jubilee.
She wants to rip that necklace off of him.
Yep. Okay. Just give me a melee attack. Well, you could just do melee non-combat, but you have an edge because he can't really defend against it. He doesn't know where it's coming from. Because you're not trying to damage him, right? You just want to grab that thing.
I want to grab that thing.
That
But I
is
think I missed.
That's a miss. You can re-roll that one. Just click over and where it says edge, you can re-roll that one because he's blinded still.
Okay. Is that better?
That is enough. Yeah, you grab it.
Because I want to rip his necklace off.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can't do anything else, can I?
You can move.
Well, I mean, I was going to throw him. Just basically, I want him pinned down so he can't affect these children. I guess, is that grapple?
Yeah, you probably have to do that next round then. Because your attack was to grab that thing. So you can still do you still have reactions if you need to. Or you can
Well, as my reaction, can I push him?
I don't think that's a reaction.
Is that ram?
No, ram is like you move. Oh, escape is a reaction. Okay.
Well, she's not exactly tangled. So.
Mm-hmm.
If you have his necklace, you can back away from him with your move.
You could back away. You can move away from him.
Right. Because on my next, I mean, if you can pull the necklaces off of yours, on my next turn, I was going to possibly cast illumination where it just lights up the whole area.
Yeah, I don't think that'll damage him. But you could back away if you want to, just with his necklace.
Yeah, I'll take his necklace away.
Yeah, just back away. Yeah. Okay. You can move up to 5.
I think that's 5, right? 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can move up to like five squares. You've only moved like 2 squares. But if you wanted to move like next to Agent 45, you have you could have interpose.
Like here? Like there?
Or just next to, sorry, I'm moving. Just like next to him, like in this space here.
Okay.
Yes, you can move to there. Okay. All right. Well, he's not going to be blind now. So I'm trying to think what he's going to do. It's his turn.
My turn.
Your turn. Sorry, Agent 45, it's your turn.
Keep trying.
I keep trying to skip you. All right. He's not blind anymore, though. It ended after when a Jubilee's
Okay.
turn. Okay.
Whoops. That's not what I meant to click. I meant to click this one.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Agility and compared to the target's defenses on but I can do this with I can do this with my telekinesis because of my special stuff. So
Yeah. Okay. That hits.
and
That hits this guy, but not this guy.
okay,
Or that would. Oh, but you're out of karma, right?
so is he not blind? He's
He's not
blind.
blind. He's not
He's
blind
blind.
anymore. He ended up at the end of Jubilee's turn. There's only one turn.
Okay, so well, half the damage goes to whoever got hit.
Oh, this guy. This guy here.
So 16 damage to him.
Okay.
Wish I had a karma to spend. Oh well.
All right. So the bat flops on the floor or turns into like a real boy, well, a vampire boy. It's kind of a little bit moaning, unconscious, a little bit on the ground. Okay. He's got to try it. No, he's gonna try to, since he's in he's yelling in Jubilee's mind. He's going to try to do this thing. Command. All right, so it's logic versus logic. A command would be something to complete a single action. All right, he's going to command you to give back the necklace.
Can't give it back. She doesn't have it. She threw it.
Oh, she threw it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to say
He can
Right.
command her to do it, but gonna
Right.
it would be a waste of a thing for you.
all right.
First, he was blind. He was blind when she threw it. Does he know
Yeah,
she
it
doesn't have it?
He doesn't know that. Yeah, he doesn't know that. That's a good question. I'm going to roll a non-combat logic to see if he realizes that. Yeah, because I don't want to.
Oh,
He doesn't realize that, so he's going to command you to give him back the necklace.
But her logic's 11.
Yeah. So you're like, you can totally ignore it, or you can pretend that you're.
She's just gonna say, "Oh, yeah, right away, hon."
Okay. Well, that's his turn. All the young guys are. Oh, he gets some points back though. 2 points. And these guys get 1. Okay, this guy here, kind of. That's a good one. Is there any clouds here? Any clouds icons? No cloud icons. Let's do this. This is good enough. This guy here becomes like a mist, just kind of hovering there. This one here. It probably can be affected by telekinesis or your fireworks. Probably not with physical attacks, you know.
Mhm.
All right. That's what that guy does. The other two just kind of lie there and heal. Jubilee, you're up.
Okay, she was gonna try something different.
Okay.
She was going to do leech life.
Oh.
Um
You have to like click on it because I don't know if you have to jump up and grab them first. That's like leech life would be like the.
just an ego attack. It doesn't say, so I really don't know.
Oh, you have to grab them first. It says trigger target is grabbed. So you have to go up there and grab him first, and then suck his blood effectively.
you can do this
I
for
was
free if you grab him.
Yes, if you grab him, you could do this for free.
right, so I have to do melee to grab him.
Yes.
Melee non-combat.
No, melee combat.
Okay.
Yeah. You grab him.
Okay, and then leech life. So then I'll spend my 5.
Yep. And then it's your ego against their resilience.
Right. So do I roll
Ego attack.
ego attack?
Oh.
Ugh.
Wow. All right. So this thing screams as you suck his undead vampire blood out, and he goes down.
But I'll tell you why I did that, because Jubilee has a theory that if her teeth get into him and her saliva gets in, hopefully it will cause the same effect as when it happened to her.
Oh, like I see what you're saying. Like Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, he goes down, and I guess you get points back. You didn't even get damage, right? You
I
get
didn't
10.
get damaged, so it doesn't really matter, but it sucks his out. That was kind
You
of what I was
heal.
hoping.
You heal. Well, you I guess normally you would heal like
Half.
half of that 5 damage, but all right. Okay. Agent 45. So yeah, so Jubilee like jumps at Mr. Lionel, grabs him, and then just like sucks his blood, and
Okay.
that vampire collapses.
Um, he's a cloud though, right?
Yeah.
Of mist.
Yeah.
I guess a telekinetic barrier is not a. It's just a like a wall though. It's not a
Yeah. I don't think it's like a
like a sphere, not like a globe like the Invisible Woman can do.
I don't think so. I think it's high. You have to have more.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Well, we might as well see if telekinesis will do anything.
Oh, you want to like contain him?
Nope. Just gonna shoot him
Okay.
Poor kid.
with a fantastic success.
Oh, geez. Yeah. All right. This thing's out. But again, you're not trying to kill these guys, right?
Right. It's just rattle them up with some telekinetic force.
Yep. It's like you kind of shoot through this telekinetic thing, and it kind of dissolves from the mist and falls to the ground as one of these teenage vampires.
Okay.
It's all quiet
Now,
now.
while they're laying there, I'm going to yell out to this team to start
These guys.
bust out the like any boarded up window out there. Start knocking the boards off.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys have won. I don't know. So what do you want to? I guess you want to start doing that. They'll start doing that. You have Mr. Lionel contained.
Mhm.
Do you want to destroy him then? If you put him in the sun, you destroy him.
I don't want to put him in the sun. She wants him to just stay.
All right. Well, they have very limited place to go. What do you want to do with these young vampires then?
Well, if this one over here doesn't head to the door, Jubilee will throw her out the door.
Oh, this is like a normal person.
Yeah, she needs to run.
All right. Well, you tell her to run, she like runs. Run. Yeah, all the kids are out.
But she wants, because she did get her saliva into Mr. Lionel, she's wondering if perhaps maybe he should go back to the X-Men area. They can do a little research, see if it starts aiding.
Okay. So you want to like your goal is to try to contain these and keep these people captured, right?
Correct.
I'll give everyone a karma point, by the way. No civilians were harmed. That deserves a karma point. So no collateral damage.
This time.
Yeah. So Agent 45, are you cool with that? You want to contain?
Yeah. I'm hoping that because did Shield send any other containment?
Yeah, you break all the things so that you kind of confine these. Like one of these guys is going to be out for quite a while. You can keep them contained and subdued, and now that they can be talked down. So I guess Shield will send the appropriate equipment again, and I guess Jubilee, who are you calling?
Fake dad.
All right. So I guess at some point then, what's the name of the X-Men vehicle?
Oh gosh, I don't
What's
know.
Blackbird,
Is that what it's called? The Blackbird?
your jet.
Yeah. So at some point the jet also arrives, and you try to contain Mr. Lionel. Is that what you're trying to do? Take him back to X-Men headquarters or the other place? Yeah,
Well,
island.
yes, because she bit into him and tried to get her saliva in, and she knows that when she was going through everything,
All right,
they
so give me.
injected.
Well, you got
Uh-huh.
you gotta. The ego attack on that was pretty tough, pretty hard, right? High. when you got them. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Okay. All right. Yeah, give me an ego. You can do a non-attack ego with the edge.
Okay, so how do I roll that? Just the
It says
number?
non-combat. See, it says ego, non-combat. Click that, and then you can re-roll the lowest dice.
The 3?
Yeah, I'll put that on the screen so people watching the video can see how that works.
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah. Oh, that worked. Yeah, 18. Well, the 16
So
would
you've got, I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor, but
Mhm.
here's your defense and here's a non-combat
Mhm.
roll. And then here's if you're making a combat roll.
Right. Yeah. So when I say attack or combat attack, they're rolling on that column. When I say non-combat, then the players are rolling on the non-combat. But so like in Amy's case, since she kind of injected her evil vampire saliva into poor Mr. Lionel, I gave her an edge for the ego. So she kind of has control over him. So, as vampire hierarchy kind of sort of works. Is my understanding. So she can basically say, okay, just wait here. They put you in a box, get you on the Blackbird, and fly you off.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have like a. I mean, you got
Is,
everyone.
is Shield okay with that?
Huh?
Is Shield okay with that?
I mean, are you okay with that? You're the Shield agent on duty.
Well, I don't know if I could stop the X-Men if they don't want me to, but
I guess if you contact your higher ups, you can
I
contact
guess
them.
that'll be between Nick Fury and
Well,
Cyclops.
if you contact your headquarters commander, whoever that might be,
Yeah.
We haven't decided yet. Then they say, well, as long as you can get, assurance that they will share their intelligence with us, I don't think they're going to just. Because he says like X-Men are notorious for not permanently destroying vampires. So hopefully they will give us intelligence or ask the X person what their intention is.
My
do
intention
with
is
him?
to get him back to Wolverine. And it will happen.
Yeah, I think he's not going anywhere if Wolverine doesn't want to. Can you guys share that's what headquarters is asking for, is share any information you get on how to deal with these vampires.
I'm sure
In case we
Xavier
encounter
would
them
do
again.
it.
Yeah.
It's up to the bald guy. We just do what the bald guy tells us to do.
Well, what is your intention here, Amy?
My
Or what,
intention is to
Jubilee?
see.
And do you share that with Agent 45?
Well, I mean, she doesn't
What's your
really
idea?
know what's my idea.
Yeah, you could share it and see if it's.
Well, her idea is to get them turned back. I mean, they're working on getting her resurrected so that she's living again. She'd like to do that for all of them.
Okay.
Hard enough to find teachers as it is. I don't want to kill them. Can't
What if
have
it turns out he did this on purpose?
Well, he won't have a choice. Then I will kill him. I'm trying to be good.
Tell you what, you find you tell us what you find out, and we'll let Fury and Xavier hash it out.
Yes. Because she has connections. She'll just call Wolverine to come pick them up.
Well, the Blackbird.
Well, truth be told, if no one was looking, Agent 45 probably would have just drug him out in the parking lot and let him burn up.
Lionel.
Yeah.
But what about the teenagers?
No, he would have tried to help them because he saw that the other kid got sucked in and didn't want to be a monster.
You never know. Maybe they did.
Yeah. So who's piloting the Blackbird then for us today?
I don't.
It's probably not going to be. It's not going to be Wolverine.
No.
What's your foster sister's name?
Kitty Pride.
No. That could be a good one too.
I mean, she has a close bond with Gambit, but I
Oh.
don't know. I don't know if Gambit's involved in this.
Talking about X-23.
Yeah,
Yeah.
X-23. X-23's got to be in. I thought it was in here.
She's in there.
Oh.
She's in the book.
Yeah, what's the
She's
what's
probably listed under Wolverine, though.
what's her name?
She's probably
Gambit?
listed as Wolverine.
I don't know.
Yeah, Laura Kinney.
Okay.
She's in the book as Wolverine is her code name.
Oh, there's two like Wolverines.
Mhm.
There it is.
According to this, Gambit is a boy
Yeah.
that Jubilee's kind of sweet on.
Oh, really?
Well, if you look at Wiki, but
Really? I always thought in the comic show, I always found him kind of irritating.
I don't know.
And on the, she liked him in the cartoon, though.
Yeah. Well, I have her this one show up. Laura Kinney.
She'll give him them. You can have
She's
it.
driving. All right. Yeah, so I think that's, unless you guys have any other an epilogue or something to do. I mean, I guess the kids are going to be until such time as a quote unquote cure. Is that the idea? A cure, or like a way to stem their
Rehabilitated.
hunger? I mean,
They could go off to where Jubilee did.
yeah. So what's that name of that group?
I don't remember. I just know it was like Asia.
Oh yeah, the
Forsaken. Yeah, I mean that'll totally uproot these kids from their families, but they can be taken to, they can be, I mean, what do you think, Agent 45? Should we send them to the Forsaken? We do not know if we have a cure for vampirism, but at least they can learn to stem the hunger.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So Mr. Lionel is being taken to X-Men wherever to see if they can actually cure him or what to do with him. And then you're taking these three and the four, the other one, the Compton son, the Compton boy, Billy.
Yep.
And Shields, you want to take him to the Forsaken, or is that what the idea is?
Yeah, that sounds like the best option.
Okay. All right. So I guess well, Jubilee, do you have like an epilogue, or what happens? Like when you take, and then I'll get an epilogue from BJ. Because the adventure is done. You succeeded. So as far as I'm concerned.
These kids escaped. You got to help me fill out all the paperwork on this.
Well, the only way you have to deal with the kids is to explain to the parents they either go to the Forsaken and you miss out on seeing them for 9 months to a year, or they die or kill you.
Kind of makes you wonder, are their parents going to be more upset if they're vampires than it would be if we just told them they were mutants?
Mutants, vampires, they don't understand either. They probably think it's all just the same,
Right. And I
they
think
probably go, vampires, ha ha ha, vampires don't exist.
Okay, they're mutants.
mutants.
No.
And I think Jubilee, after biting him, would probably be spitting things out of her mouth, saying, I don't need to feed this way anymore. This is pretty disgusting. And he's kind of foul in his taste.
Yeah.
Just gonna go brush your teeth.
Yeah, it's definitely, worth even interrogating, truth be told, to see like where he came from, what's his story.
Well, what's the connection to New York?
So the connection to New York is okay, so I guess some time passes. You're able to get the kids to the Forsaken. You have to deal with the parents, especially Mr. Compton. Where's my kid going? What are you talking about? What are you doing? So So really, it goes kind of that at that point it goes above Agent 45's pay grade, and then the chief of Shield has to go talk to him about it. And I think you feel that things are sort of satisfied. At least you don't catch any flack for it. And actually, you probably get a commendation for going above and beyond and not being a murder hobo and killing these poor teens who are probably, you know, conned into this situation at best, right? Coerced into this situation. So you don't take any flack for it, which is good. So apparently in New York, after you kind of share the intel with this, and they start learning oddly that there is a vampire outbreak in New York, and it just hasn't been contained yet. But they appreciate your intel, and they'll get back to you on that, because we got vampires from Harlem down all the way down the main island. I don't know what's going on. From Lionel, he kind of shares with you that there is the vampires are up to something, and mainly led by Project Siren or something like that.
Okay.
Project Siren. Sounds ominous.
We'll have to look into that.
Oh, it's a siren sect. There you go.
Project Siren. Sounds to Jubilee like she's going to be sent to New York next. So.
Yep.
Well, that's fun. I like shooting things. I tried to use as many of my powers as possible.
Yeah, I think that was good.
So I think for future plans, if we were to stick with this, I mean, 45 will go back to Shield, gather more information, and then see about, what do we need to do to look into
Yeah, they might even give you the mission
Siren Sect.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, who knows what the Shield agents will do, right? Another possible mission is to escort these kids to Asia to meet with the Forsaken, fly them over.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully that might go well. So I don't know if you, Mr. Lionel, I mean, I guess you. So the Wolverine, or either the Laura Kinney blood or the actual Logan blood doesn't heal Mr. Lionel from being a vampire, but it does curb his hunger for people. So I don't know if that rehabilitates him in your mind, or do you just keep him prisoner?
Jubilee thinks that's up to the X-Men group. It would be something they'd have to vote on. Because it certainly didn't keep her necessarily prisoner, but she had to go to Asia and learn how to use her skills more appropriately.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think for Jubilee, her journey was, she did this mission with Wolverine. There's still a lot to handle and to take in. So then they sent her to the Forsaken to get proper control or training according to their ways. So yeah, I mean, you could take them to the Forsaken as well, or let the X-Men deal with them, and it's just a vampire, captured vampire that's at some X-Men headquarters somewhere. But at least he doesn't have this like the ravenous sort of vampire hunger. But I mean, is Mr. Lionel a good guy or a bad guy? I don't know.
I don't know. I think that's kind of up to him. He'd have to choose.
Mm-hmm. So you do also learn that.
But I do know if it turns out that he's repentant, I guess.
Uh-huh.
From a Shield standpoint, now that's an asset. Oh, right. You want to work off your debt? You want to redeem yourself?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided if Mr. Lionel is going to be repentant or not, or what's his. I mean, he does tell you about Project Siren, which seems to actually. So, I mean, as you share this information with other Shield agents, you see that across the U.S. and maybe in some European cities, there's something going on. Very similar MOs of what is going on. So who knows what I guess ultimately Count Dracula might have in mind.
Ooh.
You
Cool.
setting us up for our Halloween game?
Probably. All right.
That's
Well,
fun.
cool. That's it for me. I mean, unless you guys have any other questions or comments. And
No,
then
that
we'll
was
sign off.
fun. That was a good adventure.
Oh, definitely. I would post the comment to our viewers to let us know down below what they would have done if they
Yeah.
would have used a different skill.
Yeah. I think the cool thing about this, from what I've seen, is it's you have to know a character's power set if you're going to talk about powers,
Mm-hmm.
but there's still a lot broad room for kind of creative use of powers. I think and skills can combine in ways to where if you go, well, Jubilee ought to be able to do this. There's probably a way on there to figure out to do it by looking at her powers and using things like edges and troubles.
Right. Yeah. So Jubilee is not. Maybe she'll be in the X-Men book, but she's definitely not in the main book. So I kind of added the
Mhm.
Jubilee powers onto a vampire template, taking Vampire Jubilee from some earlier X-Men stories.
Yeah.
So
There's supposed to be an X-Men source book out, I think, in January or February.
right.
November we're getting one. The one it's called the Kang something. It's something about it's Kang the Conqueror themed.
Right. It's an adventure or whatever. So
Yeah.
they do have another adventure available on Roll20 right now too. It is the Revenge of the Super Skrull. So that could be something interesting that we might do in the interim. If we jump back to Marvel, or we might jump to another game. It depends on how BJ and Amy, maybe others who want to join us, feel like doing.
Cool.
Amy, do you have any final comments or questions?
No, I mean, I really like the system. It reminds me a little bit like Savage Worlds with Bennies, or even Call of Cthulhu using my luck.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I think
And
it's a I like the powers. I think it's evocative, what we do and how we do it. Very a simple mechanic, 3D60s for everything. Right. So I really
it
like that.
definitely leaves you feeling heroic.
True. Oh yeah, that was a good little fight. I thought it was a good little fight. And true to form, it looks like a good tag team effort. Jubilee softened some up, and Agent 45 finished up the teen vampires, and they both
If I had
took
hit
out
him, if I would have hit him on that snapshot,
yeah.
you just I guess he was telepathically communicating Jubilee, kind of, so I couldn't hear what he was saying to her.
Yeah. No. Because you blocked that out. He was trying to
It wouldn't work anyway. Or when he said you were one of us, was he saying that out loud?
No, he said it in her head.
Okay, it wouldn't have worked anyway because I was going to have Agent 45 go, yeah, well, she was one of us first, and then cap him.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Right.
But it wouldn't have made sense because I couldn't hear that. Plus, I missed. So.
Oh well. Yeah. Well, I mean, he was just all he heard was like growlings and snarls, and really from your point of view. Cool. All right. Well, we'll stop here, and thank you everyone for listening. I hope you enjoyed our foray into the Marvel multiverse RPG, the final episode for the strange case of the mutilated cows. So thanks everyone, and I'll talk to you all soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.